Welcome back. Today is August 8th, but many may not know it's also National Pickleball Day. Pickleball has grown exponentially in popularity over the last several years. It's easy to learn, inexpensive, and can be enjoyed by people of all ages. And now more than 36 million people play the sport.
That's right. And with the growing popularity, there's also a rise in injuries, but those injuries can be avoidable. We're joined by Dr. Sergio Madrid and Vincent Ciaramella from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers on 50th Street Northwest in D.C. Welcome to Great Day, Washington. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
So pickleball is super popular, but also so are the injuries coming along with that. Are you seeing a lot of that where you are?
That's right. So currently we have a handful of cases due to pickleball, and it's largely due to just a lack of preparation, lack of, hydration is important. Lack of balance, so balance can lead to falls and fractures. And just the overall lack of preparation for the movements that you're about to do for pickleball. So that's mainly what we've seen in the clinic so far. Yeah.
Got it. So risk factors, like is there a certain type of person who is more prone to
or age group or something?
Yeah, so we're really seeing mostly like 60 and above, who are more prone to fractures. So that's usually the ones that are kind of more prone to those kind of things. So we usually work with them extensively with balance and stuff like that, just to make sure they continue to have fun with pickleball. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned fractures. What other kind of injuries are you seeing?
Other injuries that we see are ankle sprains due to just ankle instability, lack of balance, thigh injuries, so muscle strains, and shoulder injuries as well because it's repetitive movement. And if you don't have proper strength and stuff like that, so that'll happen a lot.
And it's a small court, but I know you want to hit that ball really hard, right? We want to show that we still got it.
Exactly.
What do you think it is though about the sport in general that's made it so popular?
So pickleball is a combination of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. And it's compared to tennis, it's half the size of the court. So literally anybody can play, all fitness levels. So it's a great way to stay in shape, great way to stay social with your friends. It's just overall good sport to have fun.
Yeah, I know you love pickleball.
I love pickleball, and I'm a former tennis player, but I don't have the strength to play a full match of tennis. So pickleball is a nice chance. And I know people make fun of it, but like, I'm winded. Like, it's a good workout. Even if you're playing doubles, just it's because it's so fast, right?
Exactly. It's a great workout. So it's a great way to stay in shape. It's good for cardio, good for your lungs, good for your heart, and just good for stress as well. Yeah.
Right. But that's how someone could get hurt because it's kind of fast and you're whizzing around.
Exactly.
All right, Vincent, you guys have some things to show us today so we can all prevent getting injured, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can use that mat there. Here.
You can use that there.
Okay.
And so one of the things that we want to do is we want to prepare for the movements that we're about to do.
Okay.
So one of the things that we can do here is we're going to do a forward lunge. Forward lunge just like that. Just here, just make sure you keep your hip, knees, and ankles level.
Okay.
And then we're also going to do a lateral lunge, so to the side. So these mimic the movements that are done with pickleball. When you're going to reach for the ball, either forward or to the side.
Doctor, I think I need a paddle to
give her a paddle.
I'll use that one. There we go. No, that feels like it more. Yes.
Perfect.
So you're lunging for that shot over
there.
So
about 10 to 15 repetitions of these is a good warm up for the movements that we're about to do. All right. Next thing that I want to do here. So we're going to work on balance. So balance is important. Balance is important to make sure you have good balance whenever you go for that ball. So one of the things that we do, we practice on one foot. We just literally lift one foot. We practice on surface first, and then this is actually what we do in our clinics to raise the intensity of that balance.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and get on there, and if you need a hand, I got you.
It's squishy, so that really requires
a lot of balance. So the surface is more unstable.
Yes.
So we work on it to improve your balance even more.
So you have your clients on the squishy mat.
Yes, ma'am.
And build up your ankles a little bit.
As
you can see, mine aren't very strong this morning.
Exactly. So, and then one of the other things that we want to work on is upper extremity. You want to prepare the muscles that are going to be responsible for stabilization, going up top and going for that ball.
Sure.
So one of the things that we're going to do, and Vincent's going to demonstrate here. Yep, we're going to have our arms to the sides. We're going to go to the side like this. Yep, just going to have our shoulders warmed up and strengthened. And then the other one that we're going to do is going to bring our arms up. Yep. And go like that. So that basically warms up the muscles and the ones necessary for keeping the good stabilization.
And these are easy things to have at home to get warmed up on the court.
And this is what we use in the clinics to strengthen and make sure you have the good stability for the movements that you're about to do. So really the takeaways here is that one, you need a good preparation for the movements that you're about to do. Two, prevent injury, and three, just improve the performance with your overall pickleball activity.
Got it.
We just want you to have fun. Dr. Madrid and
Thank you
Vincent,
so much.
thank you so very much. For more, you can check out Dr. Madrid and Vincent at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers on 50th Street Northwest in D.C.